Why do I keep going to my Pokemon being like, all right, use fly.
No.
This is also definitely 2 episodes by now.
Okay, we've started at some point in the past. Well, hi everyone, I'm Jeff.
That's Jeff.
And that was Rick.
And that was Peter.
Hey, we did
And that was Jeff.
Again.
Oh, no.
No, it's a different one.
And this is the D-pad.
We have a couple.
Peters.
They sound exactly the same.
The
It's the weirdest thing.
Well, Jeff and Evil Jeff.
That's true.
We don't
That's
speak
true.
of him in front of me, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But we do.
I didn't mean to mention Jeff in front of you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, which one am I is the question. It's just me, normal Jeff.
Oh, no, it's Zach.
No. That would have been an octave higher if it was Zach.
Exactly. There we go.
Oh, now
exactly.
Zach's here. Okay.
Boo.
Let's run around in the grass. Let's get you your level. Get you your level.
I don't know. That felt like a real punt.
That's acceptable. That's acceptable.
Alrighty. Go on, Lucky.
So it's interesting.
Is it?
In my... Well, yeah, I hadn't finished my fucking sentence, Rick.
I was waiting for it.
You fucking God... Wait 1 second.
Fine.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
now what?
Wait another second.
Just
Okay.
wait. If you just
All
hold
right,
it,
now
hold on.
what?
Continually wait seconds until I say otherwise.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, in Pokemon Platinum,
Yeah.
I had to intentionally grind things and intentionally increase levels and stuff in many cases. And granted, the EXP share is different in this remake than it was in
this
the
one has it
original.
apply automatically compared with that one, which,
But, of course, I'm going to tie it back to the other Nuzlocke I've done. I'm doing the X and Y one. In X and Y, granted, Dave and I haven't... we've lost some catches, but we haven't lost any Pokemon yet.
Yep.
We are struggling to keep our Pokemon from over-leveling the gym leader. Like, our rule is your max can only be as high as the gym leader's max when you're walking in. We're not counting any of the, like...
Yeah, the levels you get as you go through.
And neither of us are so insidious that we'd get them all to 25.9 and then go in and grind up. So it's as long as...
difficult.
When you commit to the dungeon... your Pokemon are, like, under the level cap. And if for some reason you have to bail because you lose a Pokemon, you have to replace. If somebody gets over the level, we agreed you don't. But point is, like, goddamn, modern EXP share is so OP.
Yeah.
So they didn't do much to adjust the scaling in this game until the Final Four, which is... the Elite Four, which is really annoying because you're like way over level, way over level, way over level for the middle 2/3 of the game, and then you like finish the last gym, you go up Victory Road, it's a piece of cake, it's cakewalk, you hit the Elite Four, and you are murdered.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
unless you intentionally over level even more at some point, basically.
Yeah.
One more fight should do it.
In Platinum. I think it was one of the few places where they made it not as difficult as Diamond and Pearl.
Sure.
Where they cut down the Elite Four's level slightly, but I didn't have to grind going into the Elite Four. I was low, but also I had the ballingest team in the history of Pokemon. So, I mean, literally Slashly took out the champion by herself.
Oh, wow, nice.
The first Pokemon, I think, was like a ghost something.
Yeah.
And Slashly had like quad resistance to one side and double resistance to the other, and was able to do 3 swords dances in a row.
Nice.
And then was also a technician.
Oh, Technician is so good with that shit. You use like fucking bullet punch, and it's like, what if I explode your brain inside your skull?
Technician, bullet punch, always priority, steel stab, under the cap for Technician, so it gets added power plus 3 levels of attack up. I was so nervous about the fight, and then I realized that Slashly could stall. And after Slashly got the third fucking swords dance off, it was just like,
I mean,
done.
Being set up that much is what saved you for sure.
Yeah,
because
you're right.
I didn't have that same
ride
kind
my
of setup,
bike
and I
here?
lost my Nuzlocke on Cynthia.
Yeah.
How about fuck you, dude?
I got lucky because I had Slashly already out.
You don't have a snow bike.
Trouble.
I guess it is snowy.
Yeah, come on, Rick.
Yeah.
Before I was like, oh, look at the egg and see if it's close to hatching. It's like, it's not close to hatching.
Do you have a flame body Pokemon?
I don't.
No, because you only have.
I have
no
a Ponyton.
fire.
It's not the right. It doesn't have the right ability.
Welcome to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Yep.
If you don't get Houndour or Houndoom, you're fucked.
Yup.
Or you don't take the Fire Starter, you're fucked.
Yep. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I guess we'll heal and I'll kind of verbalize my thought process here because, first of all, I guess let's do our swap as well because we're going to put Pete Rose back in, even though Pete Rose is definitely not going to get used in this gym.
No, sir.
So, yeah. Pippa is going to be out front for a good chunk of this. Natalie is going to be there exclusively for the Metacham that Candace has.
You're talking about the Yim.
What's that?
The gym.
The gym, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And, like, everybody else is basically not safe to come out unless it's a very specific typing. Like, my team is really not geared towards ice at all.
What do you have in your boxes?
Nobody who's even close levels-wise.
Nobody even in the 40s? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the most recent catches are in the 30s from this route, so they're ice type, which isn't great.
And just like, ice type stuff is like, okay, I got a Ponyta. I've got an Onyx. I have a Bronzor.
Still,
I have a Machop.
Pippa, like you said, is going to carry most of this dungeon.
Yes. And that's basically by virtue of having Steel be super effective to ice and having Water resist ice.
Yeah. Put the Kricketot in, you coward.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just its head fucking flies off.
Doesn't even get through all of the Delilele before it's dead.
Turns into dust.
I'm like, oh no.
Kricketot, no!
But yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a dicey one. I'm hoping that the Steel type will carry us through for the most part.
You giving Lucky some candies right now?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Is the share on?
Yes, I think it's...
okay. Oh, is this one that you can't disable?
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if you can disable it in this game.
You can't.
There we go.
I may give Lucky 3 of them.
Whoops.
Get him up to like 49. You can save 2 in the pocket if you ever need it, I guess.
It's not a bad idea. Like, I am likely to get most, if not all, of a level.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Here,
you'll hit 50. And I think after 50, there are not many moves to be gotten.
Ooh.
Well, this is a...
In terms of face-off stuff.
You have the 2 good ones.
Would you rather...
Volt Switch and Thunderbolt.
Do your... Roar bullshittery with spikes out, or Thunderwave for the high chance of paralyzing?
Oh man,
because that's where I would swap it in, is like at the Roar, which is nice for while you have Stealth Rock out.
Yeah,
if you like go in and do some Roar foo.
I mean, Luxray is a good follow-up for switching off of your Pokemon if you are still going with the Stealth Rock strategy.
Yes, I'm still starting with Stealth Rock. It just tactically makes the most sense since it's functionally just a free Stealth Rock.
Yeah. Does Pete Rose have like fucking Bind or whatever it is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no.
That could be useful. Thunderwave is just... Yeah, so the thing about Thunderwave is that a guaranteed paralysis for a turn is not... amazing. It can be useful if you're gimping the speed of a Pokemon that's fast as fuck.
The speed difference really is what I'm most interested in there.
Yeah, it cuts it in half right away.
Yeah,
right?
the potential to
a half cut,
which basically makes his whole team, like anyone on his team, instantly slower than anyone on my team.
He has a pretty speedy team.
Well, his Gyarados is quick. His
Fire Monkey is
quick.
Yeah. Granted, if I'm fighting Gyarados with Lucky, I'm using fucking Thunderbolt.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking
good
around with
night,
that.
goodbye.
Yeah. The real thing that I'm in between right now is Roar, specifically for the sake of Stealth Rock fuckery, versus Volt Switch, which is tricky because if I take damage when I'm out there, you don't get free switch ins. Is Lucky just going to get used up essentially by using Volt Switch in that capacity? Volt Switch is great here, like in the main game. But for a face-off, I don't know if Volt Switch is going to be as useful.
I mean, love the Switch moves. You need it. It benefits most when you have a moment.
Yeah.
Like Lucky comes out, and the Gyarados is there, and John is not going to like take a chance and try to make Gyarados live.
Yeah.
He's going to switch to something that is resistant to Lucky and will take out Lucky.
Yeah.
So you seeing that matchup use Volt Switch, he switches and then you switch, and you get to then take another turn of advantage where you have the advantage Pokemon. That's why
That's
U-turn
true.
and Volt Switch are like, I love those moves. Granted, it's low priority, so like if he ends up attacking first and you make the mistake, then you might take a big old shot to the face and then switch. But like, it's also powerful enough. It's 70, I think.
Volt Switch is 70.
70, okay,
Thunderbolt
yeah.
is 90.
Right.
It's too bad that this Luxray doesn't have Intimidate, because that was
yeah.
my jam for the Elite Four, was 2 different Switch Pokemon that each had Intimidate.
Oh, that's nasty.
So just like, oh, I'm just going to switch my Pokemon out while slapping you a little bit, and you're going to be useless.
So it adds on a free attack down to every move you do.
Yes.
Well, every switching move, rather.
Right.
So.
Well, and so I wasn't just switching for no attack either, because I was using switch moves, so I'm doing damage and making those Pokemon useless.
Yeah.
At least physical attack useless.
I mean, truth be told, the thing that you're going to use the least in a face-off is Bite. You should keep it for the normal run.
That's the thing.
Nuzlocke. Yeah.
Granted, I'm probably going to be using Lucky a little bit less now that I'm not like actively trying to crank him
or
through this
approaching a
stuff.
water gym or something.
Yeah.
Like you've gotten past that. I don't know. I don't think Thunder Wave.
I guess Lucky's role in your team doesn't really require coverage moves. He's basically there to electrocute things to death.
That's the thing. Specifically, John has a bunch of shit that's weak to electricity.
Yeah, doesn't he have the Blastoise and the Gyarados, which would both
And
go
some
down
flying
hard.
Pokemon, too.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's got 2 birds, 2 watery things, and 2 fiery
So
things.
I'm more likely to be using Volt Switch and Thunderbolt for that reason as well.
And that's why I'm like, you could, if you weren't doing Stealth Rock, so this would change it up, but you could lead with Lucky. And if you got lucky and ended up with a good matchup, and you know that they're going to switch out because he put his Gyarados in.
I'm pretty sure he's opening with his starter. He's done that a couple times.
Has he?
now.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll drop Thunder Wave.
He looks like he's putting a lot of thought into it, like he's going to change it up on you, and then doesn't.
And then he has the same strategy, which, again, hasn't worked too badly, so...
Oh, boy.
Aren't there other electric moves that do damage and can paralyze?
Yes, Thunderbolt is one of them. Thunder Fang is what I really want, because Thunder Fang is physical.
The fucking physical move, yeah.
And I was really hoping that Lucky would learn that, but I guess not. I will let Thunder Wave... 90%, though, is really good.
I mean, it is really good, but you're going to get the 1 in 10 in the face-off.
Yeah, probably.
If this was a Pokemon called Electank, I would be like, yeah, go for Thunder Wave.
You
You
know-
could soak up a move, but Luxray is especially on the... I mean, granted, it's not terrible. It has pretty good stats around, but, like, it's not going to soak up a hit and giggle.
Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, I can help you out here.
Let me...
All right, well, so what's your next maneuver? We'll table... Oh, wait, but you have to decide.
Yeah.
whether
Dark is good against Psychic and Ghost. I don't recall John having a Psychic or Ghost Pokemon. And while Physical is better, for Lucky, these with Stab are instantly just better, generally.
Thunderfang's only available as an egg move in this game.
Ah, piss and butts. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Jesus. Do you want to know how far you have to go to get a move that you want?
61.
80.
Blech.
You need level 80 to get Wild Charge, which is an
Yeah,
electric
yeah.
physical.
I think I'll drop Bite.
And
The
it
flinch is
recoils.
kind of nice, but I have to be faster anyway, and Luxray is actually not that quick. And it's not doing me a ton of favors for the face-off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you will also learn an upgrade to Bite eventually.
Yeah, I was going to say Crunch is... Almost everybody who learns Bite eventually learns Crunch.
That's
so.
exactly correct, yeah.
Ugh, man. Man.
You ready for this fight yet?
Basically, yeah. So why don't we come back next time and let's get to the jam?
Oh, shit, it's business time.
Yeah, bye.